Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Destro Reborn. I'm going to quit everything to start an OF and become a millionaire 1 year ago. $88. That's why Destro says $40 holla. That's all you need, boys. All you need.
Another thing that bugs me is that I think the feminists scared away men.
I think the feminists scared away
Pikachu surprise face.
men.
Go on.
From approaching women, because guys will literally be eyeing me while I'm at work.
You know, you could be just staring at a woman for an extra like 1 second than normal, and she'll probably think that you're undressing her with her eyes. Eye fucking her.
And I'm looking at them like, yeah, I think you're cute too, you know, what's up? And then they'll just leave and not ask for my number or not approach me. Like, I'm not that busy, you know, you can still talk to me while I'm working, but they'll just leave and like, that's it.
Because of our discipline and Sun Tzu level maneuvering, it would seem that we have outflanked the bitter sisterhood. As you can clearly see, instead of blaming you, many modern women are starting to point the finger at the feminist Cosa Nostra.
What? They're not saying it's men's fault anymore? Shocker.
I think the feminists scared away men.
This dynamic reminds me of the Russian Tsar, Ivan the Terrible, the man who walked away from the throne, disappeared from Moscow, and let the boyars and the peasants fend for themselves. And do you know what happened? Chaos, disorder. And the same people who once cursed his name came crawling back, begging him to return, but on his terms. Now you may ask, what does a 16th century czar have to do with hinged, independent women and 304s with toxic pH balance? Everything.
I don't want to be alone anymore. Just don't. Cool. Now I'm 30, unemployed, and single, so...
Broke and dusty.
If you're looking for a winner... Hello.
Because if you really think about it, today's berserker did the exact same thing. Power through absence. He's quietly stepped off the throne of the dating market. No more.
I mean, it's like we always say in this niche, is the most powerful thing that men have is to be able to walk away from women. And the more men that do, gives us more power in the mass of men have leeway. We can adjust things to how we like it because we're men. We built the world.
No more chasing, no more simping, and most importantly, no more subsidizing delusion. He just disappears.
People asking me right in the DMs, they're like, yo, is it really different with the American women versus the European women? Do European women really treat you like better and all of that? Like from what I could see, right? Yes. From what I can see, yes. I feel like American women, I think, are being indoctrinated.
Yep.
Not to like men, right? It's what it feels like to me, right? It's the music. They're pushing everybody should break up. Everybody should divorce. The movies that are in America, everybody should break up. Everybody should divorce. Everybody should cheat on each other. You know what I mean? You even see it like when guys are like going out like on TikTok and they're trying to flirt with women and they're trying to get their numbers. Their friends are getting in the way. They're trying to stop it. The woman, she's acting like she's all of that and all. Like these are a lot of problems that men are going to deal with in America, like trying to get a woman. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, you know, it's not you. It's not that you don't have any game, right? It's that you may be in the wrong place.
This is so true. This is why I said men need to travel, go see other countries, go see other women. You might be a normal average guy, but in here, you're seen as some low-life second-class citizen in the United States, but in other countries, you might be seen as a normal guy. You're not going to be seen as a creep, but you don't know that because you experience other cultures and other people.
Right? When you go to the Netherlands and you go to Amsterdam, you go to, to Switzerland, you go to, like, people, like, they value men.
Yeah, listen!
Right? I'm not saying that, we gotta be, everybody gotta kiss our butts. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they value men.
It's so, again, in Asian countries, being a single mother is a death sentence. Nobody wants to be a single mother. Nobody's gloating about it. Nobody's flaunting that they're single mothers. Over here, they're flaunting and gloating about it. That's the major difference in culture, right? Where it's kind of shamed to be a single mother, and it's seen as if a man came along and married you or took care of you and your kids, it was seen as they were the savior. They were very well appreciated for doing these things. Nowadays, women expect men to just take care of other people's childs like nothing.
Right? And so they believe that a lot of them believe that men should, be men and women should be women. A lot of people believe that, right? So in Europe, and the way your interactions are with women in Europe is completely different, right? I'm talking about, like, I was floored. You go out, you at a bar, they buying you drinks. You like chilling, you like, yo, what? A drink come across the table?
Like reciprocation. They're actually willing to approach men.
They smile at you, they stop, they talk to you. Where you going? Oh, where you from? And this is where you should go. This is a good place to hang out. Let me see your phone. Like that's how it is. And these are not like regular. These are like super beautiful women that do that in Europe. Whereas in America, you even say, "Oh, what's up? Oh my God!"
Even from like an overweight, obese one will still give you that kind of reaction.
Meanwhile,
I had to tell a man the other day, and I was really respectful. I said, "Sir, please don't call me beautiful." And he's like, don't show you respect in any way. Don't call you queen. I said, don't comment on my physical appearance in any way. I don't see you calling no other man handsome. You're not doing that. I mean,
we're not gay?
Maybe if you was in prison or something, but that's not the culture here, sir. You are a man and I am a woman, and that is highly inappropriate.
Just like Mother Russia without Ivan, the dating market without men's attention has descended into chaos. Come on, you see it every day. Sub-6 women giving it up on the first date just to grab some male validation.
Another one-night stand. Yeah? Yeah.
Strong, independent women crying in their cars with $4 in their accounts. Boss babes rebranding as, quote, traditional overnight. Why? Because the absence of men is forcing change. Let me go one step further. Ivan the Terrible didn't argue with his critics. He let his absence do the talking. And when he returned stronger. The Dark Berserkers are doing the same thing. By walking away, by refusing to play the rigged game. They are rewriting the rules while also adding stamps to their passport. Absence is pressure. Absence is leverage. Absence is power. And now, the same women who laughed at the idea of needing a man are realizing they can't run Moscow, let alone a household, without us.
They can't even pay their own bills.
So I just got dumped over text by a guy who I met on Hinge about 3 weeks ago. I'm absolutely devastated. I completely fumbled him. Completely fumbled him.
So at least you know he was a good man and you're a screw up.
Fumble of my life. So I need y'all to help me get him back. Put in the comments what I need to do to get him back.
Yes, the thirst returns. Because many modern women are starting to realize that there never was and never will be an endless stream of options.
When you think about it, she probably got a date with this guy. decent guy, and she thought she had leverage over him because he's a nice guy and play the same games that she always plays with everybody else. And the man was like, oh, hell no. Drizzle, drizzle.
That's why your Grace chuckles when a woman says she's out here wasting a man's time. Especially when her shelf life is shorter than the lifespan of a fruit fly. But I digress. I ask you this. What happens when being on a dating app becomes a thing desperate women do? Now come on, you know modern women follow trends religiously. All it takes is a few viral TikTok campaigns to make dating apps uncool, old, and played out. So what?
It is so true, the whole Stanley Cup stuff. Before it used to be Yetis, now it's Stanley Cups, and then there's new cups. Ugh.
What happens then? What happens when, in the blink of an eye, modern women have to depend on a man's approach again to secure their future? Oh yes, the chaos, the calamity.
And that's why I say it's the most powerful thing we have. Women need men. As much as they want to say they don't, sooner or later they will. And we have the power to either help or not. It's our choice.
My friends, this is how the true cold winter will start.
You ain't lying.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. I want you to research what Austin did to his critic.
You know how many modern women are probably in that last woman's boat? They've never had a good man in their life. They've only dealt with Chad, Ray Rays, and Pookies. Played the game like women play every single time. And then they meet a good guy that has standards, that has morals, that has means. And he looks at them just like, I don't play that game. Push off. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.